Every day you wake up and scroll your phone. Some new conspiracy is online to make you either roll your eyes or be concerned about it for the next 2 hours. Sometimes people are convinced Finland doesn't exist, or that the Large Hadron Collider already destroyed the universe and we are living in a backup copy. Yes, these are real conspiracy theories people believe, but if you think that's where the madness ends, you are wrong. There are wilder, more popular conspiracy theories that have been around for decades. One of the most common is that we never landed on the moon. According to this theory, the entire Apollo 11 mission was a staged Hollywood production designed to win the space race against the Soviets. Supporters point to things like the American flag waving even though there is no wind on the moon, or the lack of stars in photographs. They say the lighting was all wrong and shadows fell in inconsistent directions. It sounds dramatic, but there is a very real, very boring explanation. The flag had a rod to hold it out. Stars don't show up on film with short exposure settings, and shadows behave differently when light is coming from multiple sources, like the sun and the reflective lunar surface. Also, we left retro reflectors up there so that you can still bounce lasers off. This debunks the whole thing. Of course, if we're talking about the moon theory, we have to talk about Area 51 and the infamous Roswell crash. In 1947, a UFO supposedly crash-landed in Roswell, New Mexico. The government initially said it was a flying disc before quickly walking it back and blaming a weather balloon. Naturally, that made everything more suspicious. Then there is Area 51, which is a real military base, but people believe the US hides alien spacecraft here and maybe even extraterrestrial bodies. Since access is heavily restricted and strange aircraft are sometimes spotted nearby, the mystery never dies. Then we have the idea that there are aliens among us. Some say powerful figures like Joe Biden or Miley Cyrus are actually aliens in disguise. Videos of people blinking weirdly or glitching on camera are cited as proof. But if aliens traveled light years just to shapeshift into politicians and pop stars, well, maybe they deserve the drama. That brings us to the Matrix theory, the belief that we are all living in a simulation, like right now. Proponents point to strange coincidences, the Mandela effect, and quantum mechanics as signs that this is all code. Elon Musk even said it is highly probable we are living in a simulation. Now, can we disprove it? Not really, but we also cannot prove it. It's more of a philosophical shrug than a full-blown conspiracy. But it is just real enough to keep you up at night. Another crazy and popular one is that Princess Diana wasn't killed in a car crash, but murdered by the British royal family because she was dating Dodi Al-Fayed, a Muslim man. People point to mysterious letters where she expressed fear for her life, the media harassment, and the speed of the investigation. Officially, it was an accident caused by rash driving and paparazzi, but the silence from Buckingham Palace only fueled this theory. Then we have some ridiculous ones, like birds are not real. How ridiculous! This conspiracy theory was started as satire by Peter McKindo in 2017, who claimed birds were actually government drones used to spy on citizens. He stayed in character for years, convincing thousands to spread the idea that pigeons charge on power lines. While clearly meant as a parody of conspiracy culture, the fact that it even gained a following says a lot. Then we got the COVID-19 pandemic, which came with its own conspiracy baggage. One of the most disastrous was that vaccines contain microchips to track people. Others believe the virus was fake, or worse, that treatment was designed to make things worse. According to multiple polls, nearly 20% of Americans believed at least one version of this. The vaccines were developed through years of research and global collaboration, not as some sci-fi tracking device. As far as we know, Bill Gates does not have a control panel for your bloodstream. Now to the granddaddy of all conspiracy theories, the Illuminati, a secret global elite who controls everything, literally everything, including world events, media, governments, and possibly your favorite celebrity. People say artists like Beyoncé or Jay-Z sold their souls to join the Illuminati. Some even believe pharmaceutical companies are hiding a cure for cancer to keep the money flowing from treatment. The logic is that if cancer is cured, there is no business left. And finally, there is the classic that we are being watched. Whether it is satellites, spy balloons, or smart speakers, many believe the government is always listening. And while that one is not entirely false, because of course there is the metadata collection, it is still a stretch to say every Crow and Alexa device is out to get you. So which theories sound suspicious and which ones are just good science fiction? Tell me your opinion in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep watching my videos. I will see you soon. Goodbye for now.